I'm Nick Honashevsky. As a professional saltwater fishing journalist, I've explored the world's wildest fishing destinations. Now, I'm bringing you there, into the saltwater underground. Jake the Snake Roberts. Even if you've never watched a second of pro wrestling in your life, you probably heard of Jake the Snake. The mere mention of his name struck fear into WWE wrestlers throughout the 80s and 90s and inspired millions of kids like me to sneak out into their basement to try and perfect the Snake's legendary finishing move, the iconic DDT. Striped bass have been blowing up in the Raritan Bay, hounding bunker schools and crushing topwater poppers. So hearing that the Snake loves to fish, I put a call out to him, then gathered up some old friends to see if we could put some stripers into a submission hold. The question is, would we be able to get Jake to put the squeeze on some stripers, then get the bass to blow up topwater lures? All right, I'm here in Raritan Bay, New Jersey, and today I'm amped up for two specific reasons. Number one, we're going to go target striped bass with Captain Erwin Heinrich on the Scales and Tails charters, and we're going to see if we can intercept these striped bass on their spring migration. But number two, and more importantly, I'm going to go fishing with WWE Hall of Fame legendary wrestler Jake the Snake Roberts, and we're going to see if we can put some finishing moves on some striped bass. Maybe even see Jake put the DDT down on some bass. So here we go. Let's see what we can find. Hey, Captain Erwin, how's it going, man?
Good morning, Nick.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, brother. It looks like we got a beautiful day. What's the game plan?
The game plan is, with the high tide, to go to the shallows, swim some light bunker, get the fish going, and throw some hard baits on the surface. Should be a pretty decent morning.
Did you pay the bass ahead of time so we can make sure
I sent them the memo. Just hope they read it.
All right, let's get on deck and get started, all right?
Yeah, good deal.
Yeah, Jake the Snake, baby. Here we go. Mr. Roberts, good to see you.
Man, good to see you.
How you been, all right?
Yeah, a little warmer.
Yeah, a little warmer than last.
Chilly, man.
Right. Oh man, I'm stoked you're here. So we're gonna go out for a striped bass today. And you ever caught a striper before?
Yeah, I've been in Texas, man. You know, everything's bigger in Texas. We're gonna see what your stripers are like.
Yeah, those are the freshwater stripers, right? Yeah, okay. Well, we're gonna see if we can get some saltwater stripers and maybe put some finishing moves on them today.
Yeah, DDT one.
That's the plan. Well, I know you got a busy schedule, so let's get you on the boat. Let's go get some fish, all right? I met Jake a few years back at a minor league baseball game where I found out Jake loves to fish. We put the smackdown on some fluke and small stripers over the years, but I wanted to show Jake what larger model stripers were all about. So I got in touch with the striper guru, Captain Erwin Heinrich of Scales and Tails, to get us dialed in. All right, Erwin, we got the call, right? We got some fish busting over here on this side of the bay?
Yeah, my boys hooked me up over here.
All right.
We'll see what happens.
Got some birds diving, hopefully some fish busting. You can see all the boats are here too. All right, let's get some bunkers in the water and I'll throw some of those Island X and some of the Ron Z's.
They're showing there's some fish in here.
Yeah.
If they want to play or not, we'll find out, but they're here. A lot of times you can't mark them because it's so shallow.
Yeah.
The boat, they stay away from the boat.
About 8-9 foot right now too. Oh yeah, look at the boomerangs, okay. What have we got going on now?
So I got a 10-0 circle, 30-pound fluoro leader. I'm gonna hook a bunker in the back, just above the dorsal fin. Send it out and let the fish swim. And the rest is up to the bunker and the
All right. And swim out here and the bunker will be flipping around, sending out those signals. The bass will key in on that signal and then whack it and the circle hook just real tight. Circle hook sets in the jaw. Let's see if me and Jake can get some here. You'll feel it, man. He'll like snap it like a slingshot. It'll be like, boom. Nice. Got him, Ronnie.
Get your bait in.
Didn't done yet. I'll tell you what. Didn't know what he's doing
Catch a
over
fish if you had a fork and it was on your plate.
Gary, you got him? Let him do his thing. Keep reeling a little bit. Little by little, keep your rod tip up. There we go. All right, there's one. We got to show that to Jake. Our nice work, Garrett. All right, first bass on the bunker. See if we can get some more. Bring this up to Jake or show him what it looks like. We got perfect circle hook set too. Got the first bass here. Garrett got that one, but yeah, beautiful line siders there. It's a Jersey bass from Raritan Bay. So we got this one now. Let's get a few more in and get those bunker baits working again, all right? All right, so Jake is a Hall of Famer, right, in the wrestling ring. How'd you get into fishing?
Oh man, I've been fishing since I was a kid.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah. My grandfather used to take me to work with him. He's building fence. So we go to these farms and stuff and they have tanks.
Yeah.
And we fish those tanks, man. You can pull out some out of them, man.
What'd you fish for? Was
it catfish and crappie.
Oh yeah?
Bass.
Saltwater Underground with Nick Honashevsky is brought to you by @NickHonashevsky on Instagram, Yozuri, Bubba, Island X Lures, Fisherman Supply, Grumpy's Tackle, Grundens, and Ronzi Lures. Saltwater Underground with Nick Honashevsky is brought to you by @NickHonashevsky on Instagram, Yozuri, Bubba, Island X Lures, Fisherman Supply, Grumpy's Tackle, Grundens, and Ronzi Lures.
Bottom rigs are working now, so we got like 4 or 5 ounces on Fish Finder slide rigs with the circle hooks. They were coming up on top on the surface for a second. Now they're all feeding along the seafloor here, and that's where we're getting our hits. So when you start out, fishing, what's one of your most memorable catches, you think?
I think it had to be freshwater and fishing for crappie.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. We got into some crappie one time, man. And, we used the electric knife on them and put them in the fridge. And when I came home, my stepfather was still awake. And so he took me into the kitchen and he opened up the fridge and he got the fish out. And he said, "You see that fish right there?"
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "That's worth a damn boat." I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
Huh.
He said, "There's a fishing contest for the biggest crappie. And the winner got a boat."
Right.
And mine filleted was bigger than the one that won.
It was like $30,000 crappie, right?
Yeah.
I remember you told me this story about Macho Man and the Cobra, right?
Yeah. He came to me in the locker room and he says, "I think we're going to do something special tonight." I'm like, "What are we doing?" And he's like, "Vince wants the snake to bite me. Can you dig it?" I'm like, "I'm fine with that, man." He goes, "Are you sure that snake's been fixed?" Because it was a cobra. He's like, "I tell you what we're gonna have to do." He says, "The snake's gotta bite you first." I'm like, "Don't let that son of a bite me." And he said, "Either he bites you or we gotta fight." And I'm like, "Oh God, man, I don't want to fight you." So all right. So I pulled up my pants leg and got the snake out and let it bite me on the leg. And he turned around and he latched on to Macho Man and would not let go.
Really? Yeah.
Oh, he wouldn't let go, man. It was like 30, 40 seconds, which is an eternity to have something chewing on you, Macho Man was freaking out.
You promised Macho Man you'd be okay, and he's got a Cobra latched to him for 40 seconds, right? Yeah, it's nice of you. He made it out, right?
Yeah, he didn't die of poison or anything.
No. Because you and I have fished twice already. Yeah. Unfortunately, we've both had really crappy seas on both times, but the funniest quote, we were out there in 6 to 8 foot seas, and basically on our knees, all puking and stuff, all of us, right? And the greatest thing is you look over at me and you go, "I've been body slammed by Andre the Giant, and I've never felt this bad." I was like, "Oh man, great! I made Jake feel worse than being
Every one of us was just heaving.
Yeah. Oh, that was a brutal, brutal day, but we got through it, but
barely.
All right, so you were mentioning about the Last Call comedy tour, right? So that's what you're doing now?
And I just tell road stories, things that happen in the locker room, whether it's putting icy hot on chairs. Somebody go to the ring and I go over to their suitcase and I put the snake inside their suitcase.
That's right, damn you.
Of them, They'd come in there and be sitting down and unzip that suitcase. That snake was right there.
Yeah.
They moved.
Look at this, we're starting to see bass blowing up everywhere. Look at it, look at it, look at it, look at it. They're chasing. Here we go now. Just reel them in slow and steady. Erwin, grab that net. All right. Now Jaker's on. Whew.
Oh boy, it's a big one. This is a hog.
Oh yeah, boy.
Oh, there, brother.
There he is. Nice, Jaker.
Nice fish.
That's a fat boy too. That was double teamwork there, man. We got beautiful circle hook set here. Ate that bunker. Circle hook right in the jaw. Look at that. Snake gets a striper, baby. The snake and the striper. Here we go. Beautiful fish, you guys. Yeah, boy. Jake got into some stripers, but he had to head back to dock early to catch a flight to Atlanta to punish some jobbers in the ring later that day. On our way in, I got a call that there was a thermonuclear bass bite going off on the other side of the bay. Stripers absolutely crushing bunker schools on the surface, blowing up plugs and poppers in a mad frenzy. I made a call to some buds, hopped a new boat, and man, did it pay off. All right, we're gonna do a little bit of back-to-back bass, and I'm gonna meet up with my buddies John Bender and Mike Drew, and we're gonna hit off Sandy Hook here to see if we can catch some of these bass on top waters and jigs. All right, Bender, man, what are we looking for? Let's go find some birds, right?
We're gonna look for some birds and find the fish, hopefully.
Let's go get them. Let's go get them. You don't want to mess when he's coming through, dude. Oh my God.
They're right here on your starboard.
Oh, birds told us where they are. Nicer fish. Yeah, he came up, he whacked that right on the surface, dude. Might be coming over. Get him, Mikey. Yeah! Nice work. Look at that, man. Sweet
Nice
bass.
work, boys.
Beautiful fish. Good way to start the day. Nice work. Woo! Look at that, right on the island next. Nice little bone color there. Worked it right on the surface, and I came up and just crushed it. First one down, plenty more to go. There you go, boss. Oh, fish on. They're all over here. Need the net? Right this way, brother. Yeah, boy. There he is. Loving that. Right species, right size. Yeah. Nice work, Mikey. they're blowing up all over. Start casting. Woo! Here we go. There he is! Look!
There we go, boys.
Bender's on! Bender's on! Go get him, man! Go, Bender's on! Oh, you got him?
Yeah, he's good. I hit him in the side, you know?
There you go.
I thought it was bigger. It was hooked in the side.
Non-stop so far. We gotta still chase the birds, chasing the birds. This is running and gunning at its finest.
Small fish, but
Let's
fun.
do this.
We're moving that way.
Slow it down, slow it down. See that hook? That was a true Bill Dance hook set. Thanks, Bill. Look at him crush it out here. Watch out there. Watch my own lawyers. He's swinging. Look at him keep swinging at it. Ah!
Mike, you need help? Oh, that looked like a bluefish.
Look at that thing. They want it fast and erratic, and Philip Bender was hooked up. Here we go. They're whacking these things, man. I'll tell you what. Whoa! He just went down. Nice. Here we go.
That's a better fish, man.
Yep. Oh.
Hook off?
Yeah, that's right. Throw them in. We don't have the birds like we had a second ago, so there's no visuals of the telltale sign that those bass are here, but you cast where the birds were like even 5, 10, 15 minutes ago, and these bass still stick around. And as soon as you get like a nice commotion working with the popper, they'll come right up and hit it again. Like I said, you may not see them, but they're there. There he is. He's on on the mag popper. Woo! Just blind casted. This is great, man. You see that, Drew? Oh man, just crushed it. Oh, that was money. Nice, beauty little fish. They're not too big today, but they sure are fun. Woo! Bunker color on the mag popper right there. That's money. Woo! All right, go get some more.
Want to push back where we were?
Just keep looking, you know what I mean? There's no real rhyme or reason, just look for the birds.
I think there's a lot of birds over there.
Drew Dog, I think we got the birds working between the channels out here.
Yeah.
I think there's gonna be bigger fish out there.
Let's go get them.
All right, let's make it happen. Tell Bender to make the move. Bender, let's go. Bender, Drew Dog, and I got the striper party started. Now it was time to crash the party with some insane bass action.
Saltwater Underground with Nick Honashevsky is brought to you by @Nick Honashevsky on Instagram, Yozuri, Bubba, Island X Lures, Fisherman Supply, Grumpy's Tackle, Grundens, and Ron Z Lures.
Look ahead!
Once again, here we go. Same pattern, same recipe. Birds chasing the bait that the bass are blowing up from below. Mikey Drew Dog is up in front in the bow waiting to cast. Look at all these birds, man, just everywhere. But we're on them right now before the whole fleet comes in. True Raritan Bay Jersey fishing at its finest here.
Wow,
look at
it's everywhere. Look at that.
All right, we'll cut it back and we'll just start casting. They'll be here. Just cast.
Dude,
They're
that's
gonna be all
crazy
around.
out there.
They're gonna be all around us. Might hit a bird out of the sky. Here he is. Look at my popper. Watch my popper. Oh, they're on Mike's. Where? They're on Mikey's. Or that's. Ah, Mikey's on. Mikey's on. Yeah, Drew Dog. Bend them, baby, bend them. I'll get the net for Mikey. Get this little dude. All right. Whew. See if that sidewinder nice for you, Mikey, huh? Little guy. But you sure love that little Island X sidewinder right there. Nice work, Drew Dog. All right, let him go right back in. Seems like these bass like this really erratic action. It's not like a slow pop or like a slow retrieve. It's like really fast, and it just seems to trigger their aggression strike, hitting really fast, working the lure fast. But you got one now? Bender! What's up, Mountain Boy? to go, brother. Rocking and rolling. Beautiful. Number like 77 bass today. Woo! And, woo! Oh, there he was. He just hit a hit. There he is, yeah! There's so many behind this, he said. Look at it. Another beauty little schoolie like that. Perfect little fish for Raritan Bay, hitting the top waters. They're blowing up right here, dude. There he is. Oh, oh boy, look at that. Oh. Fighting this one, man. Oh, man. It's fun with the light tackle we're using, too. Puts up a good fight. Dude, the easy way there. That was beauty. Pull that little paddle tail right out, drop down the bottom. Look at the beautiful green colors it's got. He's got some really striking greens and that purple hue in there. These are such beautiful migratory fish right here. Look at that. Man, that is a beautiful Jersey bass. He's gonna do what he wants to do. Woo! All right, boys. That's bass fishing in New Jersey right there. Lit them up a little bit. We had lit them up with Jake before, got Bender and Drew into it, man. Striper fishing in Jersey. Just too sweet. NWO. Woo. Life can be really funny with all its surprising twists. Turn back the clock to the 1980s, where every Saturday morning I was glued to the TV set watching pro wrestling, tuning in to see Jake the Snake Roberts mercilessly DDTing his opponents. Jake's tactical wrestling and memorable character inspired countless days of fun and laughter in my youth. Fast forward to today, and now I'm bailing striped bass with Jake. Funny, right? Though I still hold old school pro wrestling dear to my heart, most of my time nowadays is spent chasing down striped bass and other saltwater species with good friends like Bender and Drew Dog, creating memories and sharing good times on the water. It's always a big win when you hit the Jersey Striper run head on with good friends, especially when loads of bass cooperate for some incredible action. But to share some Striper memories with Jake the Snake himself, to give him something back for creating so many good memories in my youth, that was solid. I think it's a fair trade. I get Jake into some Jersey Stripers, and in turn, I get to hit the arcade with Snake's personal authority to use his signature DDT to win my title matches. You hate snakes?
I'm terrified of them.
Jake the Snake hates snakes, he says, because I'm terrified of them. That's crazy, man.